too well, is it? We definitely have folks who are bundled up with hoods on and long sleeves again. And I see some umbrellas out there with some light rain falling in and around the city. Look out to the west and it gets much heavier. That's generally west of our immediate area, but still the heavier rain will fall west of the city. There's just a bit going through the parts of northwest Indiana as well that we see close to the city here, Benton and Newton counties, as well as Lake and Porter, but it's a little more sporadic out in that neck of the woods, a little steadier once you cross the border into Illinois. And temperatures, they are not what they once were. We are at 45 degrees right now for Midway and Gary, 44 for O'Hare, 39 for McHenry. We went from the 80s to this. We'll talk about what to expect for the weekend coming up.
Okay. And what kind of weather they're going to have for opening
like
day?
Weather, does it?
Yeah, no.
Well, it feels more like, I don't know, the end of football season.
Pretty
it's
gloomy.
Cold and yucky. And that's exactly what we've got out there right now. I see folks with umbrellas. People are bundled up. We had the 80s a couple days back, and you've got to go to Indianapolis to get into the 60s and Columbus the 70s, but at least we're not sitting where Minneapolis is right now, which is at 34 degrees. They have the real cool air and still have, believe it or not, some wintry precipitation there, some snow that's occurring for folks in northern parts of Wisconsin as well as back into Minnesota and parts of Iowa too. For us, it's all rain, and in fact, it's pretty steady. We may have a little break here shortly, next couple of hours, but it won't last for long. There is more rain down to the south that's just going to keep moving on off to the north. So pretty much the entire area painted in green right now. Not particularly heavy in terms of what we're seeing accumulation wise, but certainly it's enough that it's not the easiest on the roadways out there right now. We've got a wind speed that's at 12 right now for Midway, 7 for Gary, but it's calm if you head over to Valparaiso. Add all this up, it doesn't feel so great out there. Futurecast model is going to show you all that moisture kind of piling up. It's this low pressure system and cold front, but they're moving so slowly that this is just been a really nasty day for folks to the west of us, and they've had several in a row. For us, it's going to be today, tomorrow, and probably in part on Sunday as well. Looking at the Futurecast model, we also know a lake breeze is going to kick in tomorrow. And in fact is in part today. So what we're going to see are temperatures a little cooler near the lakefront, but showers likely, maybe a thunderstorm in the mix today. But look at the temperatures. We go from the 50s today to the 60s by tomorrow. So that's back up to normal. It's just going to be kind of gloomy.
That will help.
It will help a little bit.
Thanks, Megan.
Just a roller coaster ride, that's all. Gangsters and sultry women, all of them bewitched, bothered, and bewildered.